Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back here with the world of WWE. Sorry that I've not been doing YouTube in a while. Just stuff you don't need to know about. So I didn't do a WrestleMania 34 predictions and review. I just forgot. But I'm going to do a prediction for this and hopefully a review. So it's kind of like 50-50. I didn't do the prediction for WrestleMania, but I think this will be a bad pay-per-view. So yeah. First match tonight. John Cena, Triple H. Did someone just get a controller and click random like Cena, Triple H? That'd be our first match of the Greatest Royal Rumble. And it has no build, but I think it'll be pretty interesting. In terms of who I think is gonna win, I think John Cena. I don't see Triple H beating him. I don't see Cena losing with it. The only way I can see if Undertaker costs him the match, so maybe they build up for a match WrestleMania 34, which would actually be a longer match. So that 2-minute squash match, I believe, was about 2 minutes. So yeah, but I don't see that happening yet. I think it will happen eventually. So maybe later into WrestleMania. So my predictions is John Cena gets the victory. Next up is Cedric Alexander defending the Cruiserweight Championship against Kalisto. Kalisto I don't see as a really good champion. He's a great wrestler, but the last time I think it was a pretty decent champions when they won the NXT tag team titles with Sin Cara. If he's in the tag team division, winning the tag team titles, I think he's really entertaining. That's just what I think. But at the end of the day, what am I supposed to know? But my prediction is Cedric Alexander will retain. There will be no point giving Kalisto when he was, I think, one of the worst Cruiserweight champions of all time. Yes. I would say so. So I think Cedric Alexander with it. By the way, I know there's no women on it. I know they haven't got their equal rights. So I can understand it's out of WWE's control. I'm not mad at them. Next up, it is Rusev versus The Undertaker. Someone got a freaking controller and clicked around and Taker, Rusev, match simulation, casket match. I haven't got control with me, so yeah. So yeah, but it feels like that. This is gonna, whether I like it or not, this will be the burial of Rusev. Guys. So, my prediction is Undertaker squashes him, considering that his match against John Cena WrestleMania didn't even make the 5-minute mark. I think it's probably gonna happen. Undertaker squashes Rusev, whether I like it or not, Rusev becomes a jobber. Next up is Jeff Hardy defending the United States title against Jinder Mahal. Yes, I would love Jeff Hardy to win it. And I'm not a big fan of Jinder Mahal, but I don't see Jinder Mahal losing. Which does have a positive with it, if you really think about it, because then that title goes to Raw and a SmackDown Superstar wins the Intercontinental title. So yeah. So I would like Jeff Hardy to retain, but I don't see WWE, he's been losing quite a lot of matches recently, and I don't see WWE wasting all this money and time in 2017 to push him up to the top just for him to go, you know what I mean? So yeah, my prediction will be Jinder Mahal, because I don't see them making him a job when they spent so much time on him. So yes. Next match. Ooh, Fatal 4-way ladder match for the Intercontinental title. Seth Rollins defending against Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and The Miz. I kind of think it's either going to be Seth would make sense for Seth to retain, but he's already held the title. He doesn't need to retain the title. He could always get a rematch for it and maybe win it a little later on. But maybe like at WrestleMania, he signs his rematch clause. It's like, I haven't got my rematch for the Intercontinental title. Me not have match at WrestleMania 35. Me beat you for the Intercontinental title. I think that would be a great way to do it. So my prediction is either Samoa Joe or The Miz, but I think with The Miz, with maybe Maurice, but since she has the baby, she can always walk to the ring with the baby in a little carriage, far away distance from the ladders, because of course it's dangerous. You might leave them at the stage, hoping no one steals them, and runs to it. Little Bo Seth Rollins, he falls down. Miz sees title. Miz grabs title. Miz wins, takes the Intercontinental title to SmackDown. It would make SmackDown so much better. It's getting better, but It would just bring so much 2016 vibes back to SmackDown. It would be amazing. It would. Oh yeah, I forgot 2 matches, so I'll deal with them now. So it'll be the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Uso. The Bludgeon Brothers defending the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The rivalry's been pretty good, but at the same time bad because of Naomi and stuff. It's fine once, but the second time was just bad. I think the Bludgeon Brothers are going to win. This is their first main roster title holder card for Eric Rowan. First time on the main roster they held the tag team titles. Yes, they held a little bit in NXT, but yeah, but that doesn't count on the main roster terms. So they don't want to be a short title win, and I don't see them winning with all the momentum the Bludgeon Brothers have. Yes, I would. Yes, I will. The only way I would see them if Naomi comes out, distracts her, roll up 1, 2, 3, the Usos in the title. I want the Usos. I think the Usos will be a good tag team to take the Bludgeon Brothers off their pedestal with the tag team titles. But I don't think yet. I think they just won the title like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Make them keep the titles for at least up to SummerSlam. At least up to SummerSlam, I think. So yes. Next up, it will be for the vacant Raw Tag Team titles. Sheamus and the Balor on SmackDown. Going against, I think this is their tag team name, but I'm not sure. The Deleters of Worlds. Bray Wyatt, Matt Hardy. What are the chances WWE go, you know what? We're going to make the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, win the Raw Tag Team titles and take them to SmackDown. What are the chances of WWE doing that? See what I mean? Plus, I don't want them to win. They've held the title long enough. They've held it 4 times. They don't. And if it means if you win it, you got that to Raw. What else is there to do in Raw? They're beating pretty much everybody. It looks not smart that you give them new teams, new rivalries. It's all fresh. Maybe SmackDown tag team title picture. I think they should stay on SmackDown. So my prediction is the Delete of the World, Bray Wyatt, Matt Hardy should win the World Tag Team titles. And I think they deserve it. They're doing really well with the character they've got right now. This is weird light. It's like, what exactly? I think it's pretty much exactly what my eye is, so don't pay attention to that. Okay? I don't know why I closed my eye like that. Okay, sorry. So yeah, the leader of the world with the World Tag Team titles. Next up is Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't even know with the title matches. Let's not get into it. I understand why. It's not out WWE's control. Still be AJ Styles defended his World Heavyweight Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. By the way, Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song's just mwah. Some people are hating on it. I honestly love it. Love it. That's just all I have to say. I absolutely love it. It's so great. It suits his character. If he was a face with that theme song, I would not see that as a good theme song that would suit his character. That's just my opinion. You can have your own opinion, like it would be good for him as a face as well. But I just don't think it would suit his character as a face. I would love Shinsuke to win the title. I think AJ Styles has held it for like about 5 months. I think it's 5 months. I could be wrong. November, December, January, February, March, April. April now, yeah, that is about 5 months, 5 or 6 months, something like that. So, I think that Shinsuke should win, and plus I think it would help AJ Styles' character better. I think he can actually gain from losing the title, so he gets on this story of trying to win it back, which I think would be a really good character for him at this precise moment. So I think Shinsuke should win, otherwise he gets blown out of distance, and him winning the Royal Rumble, him beating freaking John Cena, wouldn't really be anything. So I think Shinsuke's going to win. I don't know why I'm clicking my fingers. Next match. Don't really have to predict this. Steel cage match for the Universal title. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. WWE literally paid people to cheer for Roman Reigns. paid them! So angry. We know that this is going to go down. The only reason why I wanted to do it with WrestleMania because I wanted to start the invasion, which is going to get Saudi away because they watch wrestling different from us. Yeah, so my prediction is when we're going to Saudi Arabia gives them the astounding innovation. I'm not going to go into detail with this. That next match, the main event, 15-man Royal Rumble. You'd think since Superstars would actually want to win, it would. If you win it, you get a main event or SummerSlam, right? You get to main event SummerSlam for a world title match. So with the lightweight, you'd think that, right? It would make sense. It's not that far away till SummerSlam. It would make perfect sense. Would you win instead? A trophy. Really, WWE? A trophy? I guess it's being the greatest Royal Rumble winner, and could you consider that an accomplishment? Maybe? Yeah? But I don't want... this pay-per-view is pretty much a better version of WrestleMania, I think it will be. But, really... maybe it's an accomplishment they get to put down your WWE career record books of accomplishments, but you won't be known as the greatest Royal Rumble with it if it's a yearly thing. If this 50-round Royal Rumble is going to happen every single year, this greatest Royal Rumble event. I don't think it should. I think it should have it now. Maybe at least a decade to 5 years to a decade later, you can do it again. If you want, I know WWE won't wait that long, so 5 years, then it would actually have a bit more prestige and they will actually be a greatest Royal Rumble winner. If someone wins it like this year and the next year is exactly the same with pretty much barely anyone new on the roster, what's there to care about? It would just be someone new. Basically, their accomplishment means nothing now because they lost. That's pretty much what I think it means. In terms of who I think is going to win, I think who should win is Daniel Bryan. I think there should be a few turns. I think Rey Mysterio is leaked. He got leaked because of the posters. There was a little Rey Mysterio face in it. So yeah. Apparently the Great Khali's returning at the event. You're gonna return. WWE, get this right. You're gonna return a superstar in a match who can't even wrestle. 3 or 4 moves, that's all he can do. 3 or 4 fucking moves. I would love, but let's get out of that situation. I would love Batista to return. It would just be freaking amazing. Should he have been World Show's tag team partner? Yes. Would he be better than that 10-year-old? Definitely. But I think he should return. But in terms of the winner, I think Daniel Bryan would make a lot of sense. He's not very successful in the Royal Rumble. He's never won it. Given this victory. And plus, it's not that big of a deal. The two, I'll go for 2. Daniel Bryan, because you're not like pushing him to the main event. You are, but you're not. Like, he's not main evented a big pay-per-view like SummerSlam or WrestleMania if he wins it. So at least give him a Royal Rumble victory. Or Braun Strowman, so you don't have to push him in a world title match at SummerSlam. But have him be like a main eventer for maybe a future Universal Champion. Maybe win at WrestleMania 35. I think that'd be great. So yeah, my 2 predictions of 2 people I'd like to win is Daniel Bryan, Braun Strowman. That's it for my prediction. I've got this video. I've got most of it. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications on so you never miss a video because YouTube. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.